Hey, ladies and gents, this is Wiz coming at you from our fabulous studios here, and I'm here with Miguel.
Yes, our fabulous studio that includes a dinner table, fake grass, and a piece of cardboard.
Miguel, do not ruin the illusion. Our tremendous studio here with the fabulous.
Oh yeah, we got like
fabulous
spotlights
studio
stuff.
Studio audience.
Like this castle's not real. It's actually a green screen because
All right,
professional.
I'm here with a review of another Mythic Legion's avian warrior figure, Colonel Domesticus, or as I like to call him, Foghorn Leghornius.
That's a better name.
Yeah, but you'd get sued if you call him Foghorn Leghorn. Foghorn Leghorn is that Looney Tune, southern chicken dude. Like,
Yeah, chicken dude.
Hey, he was like, Belvedere, come here, boy. I say, I'm a chicken. I'm from the South. And I love this guy because I have a nemesis already set up for him. And that would be another colonel to oppose Colonel Domesticus. Colonel Sanderus. Colonel Sanderus from a chicken restaurant. And
an unnamed chicken restaurant.
They will, of course, battle to the death.
With no particular name.
This is actually a custom made out of a gentleman ghost figure. And a
chicken restaurant head.
and a Colonel Sanders head. So those two are going to do many a battle together. Colonel Domesticus is the second figure that we've received that's a rooster. And here is the original one, cockatrice. Okay, cockatrice didn't come with that axe. I just thought it would be ironic to have him with an axe, because that's how many a rooster meets his end.
And then this guy
so I think if you look at them, they've got the same sculpt, but a different color scheme.
And the second one's better.
You know what? I agree. I think the second one's better. It's got more details. I like the original because I actually took this guy and I went to my cousin's or Miguel's cousin's house and hung out with his chickens in his chicken coop. And he looked a lot like Sam and Ella. You remember Sam?
Oh, yeah. They're also dead, aren't they?
Sam and Ella are the chickens owned by a relative of ours who happens to be an infectious disease doctor. But, yeah, I mean, when I checked out Cockatrice, I mean, he really looked like a real rooster, especially with all these black flecks and stuff. But Colonel Domesticus, I think, has a lot more exciting paint scheme. The white really makes him pop. I guess if you wanted to make a Foghorn Leghorn, you would kind of need to switch the brown head over to the white body and then paint the beak bright orange like that. Or maybe paint this brown. But I wouldn't want to ruin it just to make it.
I kind of wish this was a little bit brighter, but not quite as bright as this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like how it looks. You can also see, I think, just how much more exciting the second round of Avian Warriors is because they've added extra detail to the paint. I think where you have two tones here, just the gold and the red, you have three tones here. You have like the pink, gold, and the blue. So, some extra paint apps in there, making it extra cool and extra exciting. I just, the metallic really pop. The metallic sheen on the armor with the blue on Colonel Domesticus. And this is a fine figure, don't get me wrong. I love Cockatrice.
The main reason I like this one more is because, this kind of looks like Pink. And he's floating. Because he's just that cool.
He's not really floating. He's just on a figure stand, so he can.
That's a little bit too big, so he's floating.
Be easily displayed, but we can take him down a notch, so he's stands flush. These figure stands, by the way, are very cool, especially for figures with wings.
But they look cool cooler
This
when they're
this
floating.
this one doesn't nearly need the stand because it doesn't have wings. But let me, turn them around, and you can see all
He
the
has
nice
wings,
touches.
they're
I
just,
like the
like,
pink and the
tiny.
blue. I don't know what inspired this particular.
Pink is just an amazing color. That's
Yeah,
hot pink is just the best color in the world.
you said that before.
I have.
And then I'm wondering why you have no hot pink in your wardrobe. So if you keep insisting it's the best color in the world, we may have to go out and get you some juicy couture or something.
You get like a Hello Kitty AK-47.
No, none of that.
No Hello Kitty AK-47.
No. But, let me check the elbow on this guy. You know what? Doo-doo-doo-doo. The elbow is a little loose.
Elmo's world.
Elbow's loose. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
A little loose elbow.
Elbow's loose.
I mean, chickens don't really.
The
have
left elbow
elbows.
is loose, and the right elbow is tight. That is a mystery. I mean, it's not terribly loose, but that's the one thing that other people had noticed about the second round of figures, that the left elbow on some was loose. But, I prefer a little looser rather than tighter, because when the joints are really tight, you have to take a hairdryer and you have to, really be careful, or you could break them, especially if they have, like, stuck paint or whatever. But all of the joints on these on Colonel Domesticus are really tight, except for that one elbow. So I don't know what the cause of that is. But the paint is nice, the eyes are nice. That's a big plus for me. I always look for that. His accessories are the dagger and the sword.
Kinda like every
we've seen
other
those before.
character.
Not terribly
Uncommon.
yeah, not terribly
Very unique.
unique to him. But the best thing about this figure, I think, is the metallic sheen on the armor, which really makes it pop, and the metallic sheen on the
Pink.
hot pink. Yeah,
Pink is the best color. So.
yeah, on the pink and the white, and it's just a cool figure. So, out of these two, then you just definitely go for Colonel Domesticus over Cockatrice.
Mainly because there's pink on that one.
Okay, so if I do this,
No.
ran around with the chicken with his head cut off. Oops.
Wow.
Chickens can run around without a head.
Yeah. The world record, I'm pretty sure, is for like a few weeks or
My
something.
aunt
like
had a
that.
chicken farm, and she used to take their heads off. And, here's another chicken running around with his head cut off. And then we put it together, and we get foghorns, hopefully. See if that works.
It looks
Also,
kind of
it also-
weird. Considering, just, wonder what's wrong here.
It does look weird. It does. It would have to have a big orange, bulbous beak.
Oh, I know what's wrong.
So
You gotta give him the ice walking stick. Yeah.
no, let's keep the ice walking stick away.
Why?
All
It'll
right.
help him. It'll help him walk on the ice.
All right, that's a failed experiment.
Chickens walk on ice all the time.
You know what else they do to roosters? And I think roosters deserve it because they always wake people up. Is they do something called caponize roosters. My aunt used to do that too. It's basically their testicles are in the inside of their bodies. So they cut a little slit, they pull the testicles, they cut their testicles off, and they turn into big fat chickens. That's how you turn a rooster into the chicken.
Oh my god.
Caponizing roosters. My aunt used to do it all the
That's
time.
terrible.
All right, signing off on that note.